All along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. have to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Coming at you live from downtown LA. Just kidding. Hi. Uh, yeah. So this is stream number 2. Welcome everyone. I see one person has already chimed in. Thank you very much. Uh, I just got home like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, 20 minutes ago. And I was already thinking, hey, you have so much to talk about, and right now I'm already forgot probably half of it. Yeah. So at least this time I used the countdown to still like drink something beforehand. So it was very sunny today. I think like 35 degrees Celsius. We are in Europe after all. Right, let's get to the stream. I already prepared what we need for today. So I actually took the time and like skimmed over my last stream, and I noticed, hey, it was a mix of being tired and being pretty quiet. So I said, hey, let's just turn the mic up and speak a little bit more loudly. If you think I'm too loud, then just, say something. I don't mind. We can figure something out. Sure. Right, as you can see, I'm drawing in Clip Studio Paint. What we are going to do is it's a drawing of a VTuber, yeah, I found recently, like a few days ago, and I said, hey, her design is pretty nifty, let's draw her. And her name, I thought I mentioned it already, it's, just give it, I think it's DokiDeLilly, like Doki, like Doki Doki Panic, the DE, next word, Lily, L-E-I, sorry, it's late, Lilly, right. So if you want to check her out, you're very welcome to do so. She's probably going to enjoy getting some attention. Alright, let me just, I think it's not that interesting for you to see what's going on, what tools I'm using. It's just, I can explain it while I'm drawing. We are like more focused on this part right here, yeah. I'm already also going to zoom in, and don't worry, we're not going to draw like just like this. And right, so I guess before I start, I should mention. Maybe let's get into it, and then we'll talk on the side. I also prepared a little bit more music. Last time I already started a playlist, and like today and yesterday, I started expanding on it and adding more songs, and I pray to God I don't get copyright striked. Like it wasn't a big idea, like a big problem last time. I only had an issue with, like, I played a track by Nujabes on Spotify and YouTube didn't like that, and I said, okay, I agree, and then I just removed it because it also played by accident, like it exactly happened what I thought it would happen. So yeah, right. Cool. So I mostly got some songs by Atlas, Capcom. We got some stuff from Chrono Trigger over here. You will see that later. And just some pretty safe stuff, but pretty cool music I like myself. So hey, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. I think we can leave it at that. I don't think the stream is going to be very long today. I still have work to attend. Yeah, so let's just say let's spend 2 hours today, and then if we don't finish by today, we'll just continue another day. Like, probably not tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, just stay tuned, and I'll keep you informed. Right, let's play the music, crank it up. Right, just a little bit. Let's see. Does it work? It works. Very good. Cool. Alright, let's get into it. I'm already talking way too much. Okay, let's zoom in. So, what tools am I using? I'm doing a pretty standard job. Let me just check. This isn't working. I have like a second layer. I checked proportions quickly, but I can use this pretty well for my setup, or just to demonstrate how I work. So basically, I work with a stylus and tablet from XP Pen, I'm sorry, and the stylus right now, they discontinued the stylus I reused. I guess this is model version 5, like 3 or 5, and the tablet is the decoration 01, and it's pretty nice. Like, it's like right now, I guess it's, how old is it? I got it like 2018, 2017, and it already has like a few dents, but yeah, it's just so you know, it's perfectly fine for beginners. It's $50 and it comes with a pen. Like, I'm not affiliated. I'm just, you know, if anyone needs like a recommendation. See, we can draw Yoshi, I don't know. Right, this one, and I'm using my numpad from my keyboard for my tool selection, so you can see, yeah, I have eraser, pencil, which isn't working that great. No, it is, okay. Pen, and transformation tool, and so on. Something to flip the canvas to check, and it's looking like I started using it more because I noticed, hey, sometimes things don't look that great, which is my cue to improve and check again. So yeah, right. Okay, and the way I usually draw is I start with. Hope you can see that. No, you can't. Okay, that's fine. I usually just I have a canvas here. I can use it to demonstrate. I usually just start with multiple layers, right? Then use the pencil. Right now it's the Cold Design pencil. For my pen I use the Real G pen, because I'm a Real G myself, or no. And what I usually do, I just add the stuff up and then just merge what I like, basically. So, for example, in the beginning I drew the face, I drew the hair, said hey, it looks pretty nice. Then I scroll down, I just went to the first part. I guess it was the top close, and then later on I had to correct the arm move, the arm proportions, and I had to correct this one, and for example I forgot mine here. Okay, and so on, right? So the dress as well, that was a pretty, because it has like many frills, but I started getting used to them, I think they look pretty nice. Like this, I noticed this one could like use a little bit of work. We can do that right now actually, before we start. That was like my original plan. We start with using the pen, but as you can see, we can still like make some minor improvements, right? Okay. It's not the worst idea. Alright. Cool. So let me just write into my 1 and my 0 is connected to undo and redo, because I thought having a control like my my tablet has integrated buttons, but since I'm a left-handed person, I can't really use them, or I have to flip my tablet around, and I dislike that. So I said, hey, I will use my numpad and use it for the greater good, and so I like attached all of my tools to them, and yeah, that's the way I go basically. So yeah, cool. So what we're going to do is attach this like frill, I guess, how you call it, to the. It's always attached to some bow, so I guess this is my reference picture. I already like dug up some. That was one thing I wanted to mention just right now. I looked up the band. No, not the band. The person, like the character, and I need to check again. What they called. I gotta check the original name. Just give me a minute to review. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Here it is. So I looked up the name and the look for images just for reference, and they're called DokiDeLilly, and I noticed there's a. I think they do rock or something. They looks like metal. I gotta pull it up on stream because I think it's hilarious. Can you still? Oh no, you can't see my canvas anymore. I'm sorry. Right, so just give me a hot minute. I will just crank that on screen because I think it's nice. There's a band and they... Can I? Yeah, perfect. That's one of their covers, I guess. It's Annette Flanders' band. They called DokiDeLilly. I thought that was nice. It's didn't think of it, but hey, if it works, right? Cool. So let's get right back to art. I'm sorry. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's a lot of like jokes around The Simpsons. Like I have watched a lot of Simpsons, but I think most of the time I just know about episodes because I usually watch like reviews or memes and everything around it, so I'm pretty up to date when it comes to that. Right over here I need to scroll down because she has like a little pendant that's like something like that, you know, with there's a ghost attached to her, like a ghost charm. So it doesn't really like it used to be visible, but since I had to reconfigure some of her anatomy, I said like, oh, I accidentally covered it, and what we're going to do now is just revise it and put it a little bit lower, right? This, and as you can also see, like for simplicity's sake, you may notice she has like some, I don't know how you call it. It's you know what I mean. This stuff with the holes, and it looks cool. It's usually what my grandma has stuck on a window, like in white, but it's actually it looks very nice in real life. I'm very bad at describing stuff. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just, let's do another layer, so in case we mess up or we do the right job, we can just erase what we don't need anymore, right? So the graphics, I've pulled this render from her own Twitter, but it's not that great. I will just continue like how I started. So we got this shape, and it's like a circle spinning around, and then we just give the ghost pendant some motion, right? And then add a few eyes. I like those, they're pretty nice, like it's like very cartoony ghosts carrying his stuff, and I think right now this looks pretty cool. Yep. Alright. I need to do one thing because I'm not sure. Okay, I can do it, perfect. Oh no, I can't, dang it. Can I pop it out? No. I'm talking, you can see that right now, but I need to wait to get my YouTube chat out of OBS, like out of the streaming software. And it's not working, yeah. And I just closed it. Great, just one sec. Nope. Not this. Oh, here it is. Alright. Okay, I'll put the... What the hell? Alright, I just have to have the... Oh no, I have the window open, so... Cool. I will manage, I will get a second screen eventually, and just, it's a bit of a streaming, but hey, money is insufficient. Cool. Alright, then let me pop this chat back where it belongs. Okay. Just be in a minute. Okay. So where we left off, I fixed the ghost. That's what was on my to-do list. This is... Alright, wait, wrong layer. This is what I mentioned. We got this layer and this one, so right now... Sorry. We are going to delete the lines or fix the lines that are not relevant. Right? Just for later. Alright. So I think this looks pretty alright. We could tackle the side of the face a little bit, make it a little bit shorter. Yeah. I don't want to like be like Bob Ross and be like, yeah, we can welcome. You know, like relaxing. I'm just very focused. I don't want to mess this up. It's like it's not that easy to fix her cheek. It looks a little bit better, right? Okay, but I think we need to tackle it this way. I think this might actually work already. Let's check. Let me just imagine. Yeah, okay, better. Cool. Let's get rid of this. Now she has pretty large ears. We can fix that by doing movie magic. Right. Whoop. I usually like to use the lasso function to select stuff that I need, and mainly because I never figured out how to use the other functions. Like I know you can use it's pretty smart by now, you know, the selection tools. I don't know if it's AI or anything, it's just... It does its job pretty well, but I never figured out how to use it, and I'm sticking to my guns. Yeah, alright. We still got this one left from explaining how we work earlier, or I. Cool. So right now we are basically done with step 1. We will fix this. We won't actually, you know, but I noticed here she has like, I need to zoom out for this one. Well, right here, she doesn't have them. Oh, right. Okay. She has some, I guess it's like ribbons to tie her hair, like that's how I like evaluated those pixels. It was a little bit tricky sometimes, but hey. So this was the stick from the scythe, I just noticed, so we'll just get rid of that because it doesn't make sense else. This was... I forgot. But we can like to keep it as the hair strand. Let's do that, right? Maybe. If it doesn't look too awkward, we can just imagine here. No, it's a bit too big. We need to make it thinner. Alright, perfect. Also, in case you are sending a message in chat, I'm sorry if I don't instantly respond. As I said, I got the chat open in OBS and I'm I can't figure out how to like remove it from, detach it from OBS rather. So yeah, that's what we're working with today. Cool. And I sincerely hope you like Persona music, because that's what we are listening to today and probably for future streams. On that note, it's pretty good. It's like one of my favorite games, like in general. But just the art style alone was like a very big inspiration to me. Like it's not just the style, it's like also the animations, like they're very energetic and poppy, and that's just what I like. It's opened the menu for the first time and then Joko bounced around. And for those of you who have never played it, like Joker is his what do you call it, like Phantom Thief name. That's the way he's disguised, and he's the main protagonist of Persona 5, yeah. And he looks pretty nice. So what I did is open, like I designed my mobile phone around him, and like not him, but the Persona series in general, my computer as well, and it's pretty cool. It's like a little touch of a modern like graffiti. Very, how do I say, if you like see it yourself, you will know what I mean. Yeah. If not, I can also like share it and give some explanations, right? Here we got some pretty crusty pixels still left from earlier. Those were part of this ribbon. It's right now she has like some, or down here. I think these are also like they're like spirit pendants, I guess. I need to attach them as well. Like I won't, that's what I wanted to say. I will try to pay attention to detail, but as what I can work with, or as what I like to add, I don't want to like get too insane. Because that's like the next point. I changed my art style, not a lot. Like I never had like a good direction in what to draw or how to draw it. So I eventually, like the first piece I drew, it was for a friend, and I said, hey, I really enjoyed the art style of Mario Strikers, you know, the soccer game, and because it's like graffiti pieces but in motion, you know, so I have like very, just pour myself some iced tea because I'm still thirsty, dang it. Cool, like it has lots of bold brush strokes, and but it was still very detailed. So if you saw this like stuck on a wall, like, maybe let me pull up a render real quick. I need to like work with reference pictures so you can actually know what I'm talking about. Mario Strikers, right? Cool. And if you just see how hard those go, don't worry, I will pop it right back in a second. Let's pick a good one. I think this one is actually from the GameCube games. Yeah, just one sec. So right here it's the famous brother. It's Red Luigi. No. Okay, let me put this on the back, right? So I can like zoom in and still keep it in frame. And yeah, it's very cool, a crusty pick. I think I picked a thumbnail by accident, but I need to like to go. It's way too. No, come on, let's do some magic. Okay. So right here, Red Luigi is. I like the. Oh, you can see my mouse. Great. So what I mean basically is no. I just enjoy the way it's colored. I think in the later games they like you can see on the on his cap and on his arms he has very big gradient, and anything else like small shadows are always covered with black lines, and I like this semi-comic art style, you know, like it's very modern, it's like graffiti to me, but very modern, and that's what I liked. So it's, oh my god! The stream is broken, no! Second stream and I already messed up, fantastic. Right, we'll get rid of the image and then we'll get back to art, okay. Talking way too much. Cool. Right, so that's what I wanted to do basically, and I will. My workflow is creating a sketch. I usually like to keep very clean sketches. I know many artists that go absolute nuts on their sketches and they leave very lots of lines, and I'm sorry. Just one sec. You don't have to give me a drink. Just give me a minute. Alright, so my workflow is creating a nice sketch that is tidied up as much as possible, and then we'll create a black outline, and once that's done we will get to effects and stylization, you know. So for example we draw an eye, and then this is a bad example, but the gist of it is right here I will try to imply motion by, just give me a red, I pick a red line to mark what I mean. I can't see it anymore because, okay. So right now she's swinging her scythe in this way, I guess, so the motion is right here, you know. So she's like getting into pose, and what I will do is imply that the arm is moving this way, the scythe is moving this, and maybe the ghosts are rising as well. So it's all a little bit of motion, but this will be like at the far end. We will, when you want to stylize, it's more like I start outlining, and once I start outlining, I'm sorry. Gee, how did I get that mixed up? I get to... It's like a little bit of cheating, because I say, hey, like, let's imagine this is a clean line. And if I said, hey, what if I drew, I'm sorry, a little bit, like, without putting much care into it. So it's like I pretend to, like I can do that from the get-go. I know I'm not stupid, but I prefer to have a solid outline and work from there. So for example, right now we have like some cross lines. This is always too much already, but right now you will probably see those lines crossing because the artist, which is me, will have some like more free brush strokes later on. So yeah, for example this one as well. I like this curve, I like got it just right, I think. So this is how it may look, you know? Alright, so this is my master plan basically. let's get rid of this and that. Alright, so this is a fresh layer that we'll rename this one, just to make sure. What do I call it? No? Right, double click. I'm an idiot. Right, so we call this one sketch, just for my own sake. And let's get started, I guess. We will work with, I said I work with a G-pen, real G-pen, and my eraser is usually hard. I prefer to have lines erased rather than this. I only use this rarely because it's not what I usually need, you know. It's only really useful when I... Oh dang, I just noticed accidentally erased my sketch. Right, but this is, you know what I meant, I don't really need it, just rarely. So this is my sketch, we will call layer 1, we will call it outline, and then it's just for my own sake, because I tend to have multiple layers and then get confused, and then you know how it works, you have like 20 layers and then you forgot which one is which. It's great. Okay, we will turn the opacity a little bit down. Okay. So we will start, I guess it's a given with the head. It's, yeah. So we actually have like a reference picture right here. I think it's also nice. I don't know who drew this, but they did a pretty good job, I think. Yeah, you know, get it. Yeah, perfect, okay. And I only drew one eyebrow because I think it looks better. Okay, and I work with black outlines. I tried to use ones that are similar to the color of the color portion. So where, for example, I have like if this was gray, I use a darker gray, but it always looks very cartoony, so I said, hey, let's not do that, right? Alright. So the most important part is the eye as well. It should work pretty fluently if I don't mess up. We can do that better. It's lots of trial and error, not arrow. Cool. So this artist, they only drew 2 lines, that's fine. Let's check this one. Oh, it's pretty similar, so hey. Let's add another one, but a cooler one. Cooler one, sure. Cool eyelashes. No. I'm ranting too much. No, it's not ranting, it's just talking nonsense. What I'm most famous for, right? So this is one, you know, the soft eraser is very soft, so no, let's just pick a smaller eraser and then this works better. Cool. Alright. And then I guess that's already a good start. We will do the eyelid. It's... I should like... Is this fine? I guess, yeah. Right, so this is where our nose starts. We also do a very small one here. This works, yeah. So usually the other one would be like the end of the nose. This would be small nose part. So I usually, like, when I'm not sure if I drew things right, I try to imagine how it would look if I actually added it, you know. So I will add the other eye here. I will keep it. I will just keep the one eye because I think it looks better when you, like, for example, if you had like a little bit of eye here, that would work, but it doesn't look that great. So yeah, cool. Let's get rid of this. The nose can stay. Yeah, if you also don't have noticed yet, Like sometimes I'm not very efficient or organized when it comes to painting things. Like sometimes I feel like, hey, let's do this, let's do the nose, let's do the ear, because I just feel like it. I think that's fine. If I do this as a, if I did that as a job, I think my boss would be pretty upset. Like, hey, get your ADHD in check, but yeah, I'm fine with it. So let's just draw a nice eye. I like to keep the iris like split. It looks better. So her eyes are actually gray, and I think that's fine. We will do the little shimmer, whatever you want to call it, like shining spot. We will generate a few of those, and then we keep the illuminated, like the brighter part of the eye separated for later. You know, she also has like her eye separated here at the parts, so okay, this looks bad, but you know, let's give her a smile. Sorry. Yeah, it's way too late. Okay, let's keep it professional, shall we? Okay. As for the mouth, I like to also like keep it, yeah, outline. Yeah, we're on the right part. Sometimes I'm on the wrong sketch and I notice like half an hour later and I'm so upset. So yeah, but we're on the right one. So what I usually like to do is cut the mouth in 2 pieces, and then we'll start from the outside, since they are the, what do you call it? I need to look it up. Sometimes I forget words. Like the corners of the mouth. They... Yep, I didn't even have to look it up. Great. And just looks better. Right now we're going for like a... Guess we can do it a little bit better, yeah. Should look... Right, so... She is supposed to be like a little bit concentrated, and maybe we can give her a smile, you know? Wouldn't hurt. Life is hard. Maybe just a little bit of a mix of smile and determination, yeah. Let's try this. Looks good, yeah, okay. I think the eye looks pretty nice as well. We just have some colors left, but what I want to do is like give a little bit more accent on the beginning. Yeah, so she looks more angry, and then we'll give her a little bit more like strong lines. You know? Okay. Alright, I guess this looks pretty good. I'm comfortable with it. Perfect. Okay, so right now, new layer. Then we just stop naming him. Just need to like focus where I have my sketch saved, and the rest is not relevant yet. So this is like, you know, sometimes you have your typical lines like yeah, I can work with that. So that's what I like to do as well. I have like very, you know, lens strokes I like to do, or like I usually like for example this S shape or this curve. It's like a yin yang in a way, you know. Cool. But I like it. It's just what I do sometimes, you know. Like this for a hair strand, for example. It's pretty nice to draw. Getting off topic. So yeah, we will do this part of the hair. This one is also like a little bit, I tried to give her some motion, you know, as you can see here. She has like her hair falling down to her, like it's almost like a bowl shape, kinda. But I wanted to like apply motion by making like separating the strands a little bit, and getting them to one side, since she is like doing clockwise motion in a way, you know. Great.
We are living the life.
This song is pretty fun. It's just commentating on the music. It's from Persona 4, and I haven't played this game yet. I bought it, but I never played it because I also got Persona 3, and I later on realized, hey, there's like Persona 3 dropped. It was like for Nintendo Switch, and I said, hey, I'd like to play this, and I played it for I guess like 10 hours. You know, I was stopped at the pretty beginning. Then they announced, hey, we are planning a Persona 3 remake. So I said, hey, cool. I will never touch Persona, the Switch version again. I will get it on PS5. So that's what I did. And yeah. And then I played this one for maybe 15 hours. So I want to finish any part of 3 first before I get to Persona 4. But what I wanted to say is I started what was I saying? Great. No, I played Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle for hours and for definitely longer time. And this one, I set this song to my lobby music. So whenever I went online, this would play, and you were forced to listen to it, but I didn't mind, so it's just played for... Wow. Good question. I don't know, like 50 hours, like, but it's fine. You know, I had a pretty fun time with the game. I just wish more people played it, because it's very fun and you can express yourself via combos, but yeah. I don't think many people like agreed, or maybe the skill ceiling was too high for them. I don't know. Like, not to praise myself, I'm pretty bad at fighting games, even though I love them. But there's always a bigger fish. Yep. Right. Right. I think this looks pretty good, doesn't it? Just to compliment myself. Right. We will. Oops. Got it white by accident. Let's do the neck. The neck is like twisted to the left as well. I think I didn't pay much attention to that, but we will apply it with the collarbone. Yeah. So let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of movie magic. And I said, like, this was an accident. I think I just exaggerated the part by a little bit, but she has like very big. I like this track as well. Like, I did a playlist myself, I'm an idiot, I know these songs, but just them popping up is nice. So yeah, this section oops! I think I got a little more emphasis, my goodness, on. So yeah, I think this works. Okay. And more difficult, I only sketched it, but we will actually have to take care of those, I don't know how to call them, those spikes at the end. So I will try my best to make them look visually pleasing here. We will also, like, I will rock you. Okay. So right now this is like a very simple drawing process, I know, but sometimes like I don't know, it just looks good and I can't be arsed, to be fair. So right now this is what I meant. I will make it look a little bit better. I will try my best. It's very hard when you have like I should work with lines and then add like a real person, but I'm just a stubborn Dumbo. So let's add those all manually. I'm insane. Looks good. So yeah, we will keep that. That's good.
to give you pleasure.
Alright. Cool. And concerning the playlist, I already added like, I think like 20 songs today, and as I said, I will try to improve the stream a little bit as I go, because I still... Oh, I forgot my income as well. Yeah, that's what I meant. I jumped into the stream, but I forgot what I wanted to do beforehand. Let's keep this one tidy. Nice and clean. Perfect. So yeah, we will do like smaller lines to keep the neck separated visually. Okay. And I'm still lacking lots of stream elements like transitions. And like for now that's good, and like I'm not a big streamer, it's perfectly fine I think. But as we carry on, we should also get some better things going. Try more spikes here. Let's do this nice and easy. And for this section, I need to concentrate. Maybe the second time. Yeah, perfect. Alright, and we also have an overlap here. I think I forgot to actually separate, because she has like 2 of those, and I forgot to add a line here, so just don't tell anyone, but we will add one here in secret. Yippee. Alright. Cool. So right now we will have to just try to guesstimate, whatever, the dip, oh yeah, the, what do I want to call it, the distance between the spikes, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so like this, let's just add one more spike to here to keep it visually more interesting, right? This one, no, that looks bad, but we keep this one, like same one here. I will add like one spike here. Right, looks good, I think. Like this. I think they should be closer a little bit, you know. Okay, just easy strokes. And yeah, let's go. Looks good. Alright, so this one is done. Let me just check. Okay. Need to check my stuff sometimes. Just would be a shame if this stream was not flowing, was not going anymore. I guess it is a stream, it may flow, so here. Okay. So, as you can see, I made those the same length, but I will keep it, the silhouette line, a little bit thicker, you know, to also make it interesting. And this is a hair strand we need to get. Those are covered, it looks alright. Okay, and I guess we can work with that. Sure, this one. That's what I meant. I think we could use this, like it may stay, but for just visually, like making it more attractive, I will keep the face clean. Like I will not have anything entering, you know, this looks bad. And I think if I were to draw it the way I would imply, like I would actually do that, I would, like if I was standing at a wall drawing actual graffiti, I would not start in the middle of the face or just go into it. Looks awful. So let's keep it like that, right? Cool. So we got this, we got that. I will take care of the head soon, but I think the gloves are more important by now. Yeah. So, right, also I think that's very interesting as an outfit choice. She has 2 pendants on her... Did I mess it up? No, she has more pendants, okay. On each corner, whatever you want to call it, she has like a pendant. I just forgot about the other ones. So... this one is not visible yet. This one is. So what we're going to do is, because I don't want to have it cluttered, I'm sorry, I just think every piece of the outfit should have a time to shine. Let's skip those. I think it should be fine. God forgive me. But we will do this section still, because we would look dumb if we didn't. This one can be left out. What's this? This is part of her... Dang, okay. I just noticed, let me just check. I sketch. Oh, right, okay. So this was my, like, check layer to see if the anatomy was alright. I think it's fine, yeah. So... you ever ask yourself, what the hell did you draw? It's like a hangover, but from yesterday's drawing session. Great. Cool. It would be silly to do more hair. I guess we can... let me just pull this up. The arm is fine. We kept the opacity low, just to know where it is. Okay. Right. So this one is an arm. It should be clear by now. We will do hair strands right here. Right. This should be fine. Flowing into the ribbon. It's also fine. Alright, we got something going. Nice. Okay, so this one is covered by the arm. That's fine. We will deactivate the layer. We don't need it anymore. Okay. So next up, we will do the arm. I usually like do ghost lines kinda over the hand to see how hard I would need to draw them as a tip. And right here we got fingers. I'm usually not that great at drawing hands, like very detailed, but I can do my own comic fingers, yeah, however you want to call them, pretty nicely. I will say that now and regret it later, you know, just watch me. Yep. So, usually the fingertips are, you know, those are rather separated. Does she have fingernails? I never checked. She doesn't. Does she? Does she? This one, has she has she? My English isn't good. Great. She doesn't here. She doesn't seems to have any, but we will... No, we will not paint them, but we will keep them on, because as far as I'm concerned, most humans have fingernails. Yep. Cool. Well, why are they called fingernails anyway? And which one was first, the actual nail or the fingernail? It can't be a coincidence. Great. Okay, so right now the fingers are looking pretty tame. Later on we will give them like thick lines or thicker, because they are very prominent when it comes to motion. You know, makes sense. So right here, another joint. Yep. Okay. That's alright. Right now, this one section is also a little bit tricky. I didn't like draw very. Yeah, I didn't draw very clean, but it works. Alright. Cool. It looks fine. So, okay. Yeah, you know, that's what I meant. We have to fix this. This looks bad. I just noticed. Like, it looks alright, but it doesn't make... I'm not very one when it comes to perfect anatomy, but when I noticed like if the nose was here, it would look bad. So just to have fun. Look, oh, she's French, great. Oh wait, I think she's actually French. I don't know. Sorry. Je suis désolé. Okay, let's carry on. We don't have a time limit, but we shouldn't dilly-dally all the time, right? Okay, fingernail. Little bit implied. Looks alright. Maybe. You know, the thumb kinda goes like this way. Kinda. If she had longer nails, let's just do like, yeah, that's great. Or good, at least. It suffices. So, okay, part of the hand. Zahando! With like tiny knobs. Yep, that works for me. I'm not like, you know, sometimes you can see the arrows of your ways, and then I just noticed one. I think we should make this part a little bit smaller. We will do the easiest trick in the book and just cover one line with another. Genius. Yep. Alright. So right now this should work, doesn't it? Yeah, so right now I'm a little bit concerned with this section because I know... Wow, let me see, I need to check my own hand for that. Because, you know, you're your own best friends when it comes to anatomy. But I know we have like a little bump on here. Is that a 1? Let me check. Oh, it's on the wrong side, I just noticed. Right, so it should be around here. Like this, but it's a bone. I'm very professional, I know. So right now, if I took my... I can't. I'm an idiot. I guess it does stick out a little bit. Just don't ask me how it's called. I don't know. I don't know if I can swear, I don't know much. But this looks awful, so we will just keep it and we will pretend we forgot. That's the most elegant solution. This should work, kinda. Something like that. Almost. Come on. Yeah, kinda. I'm getting closer. I've drawn this line before, I can do it again. Or maybe we will just split it into sections and then call it a day. Yep. Alright. Or not. Okay, better. Then. Oh look, it was one line all along. Magician. Cool. Okay, we don't need the references for now, so let's put those to the side. Okay. Now this. Give a little bit of an elbow. You know, that's what I meant. I usually don't care, but it's like sometimes it's nice to have like a little bit sticking out, a little bit of an elbow. Yep. But if it looked like this, not that fun. Yep. Okay. Cool. Music is pretty tense, but I think it works just fine. Pretty much, you know. Like, I don't want like sunshine and happiness music to this because it's demanding to... Oh, this was too much. It's a little bit demanding to draw like this without concentrating. Like, I could never. I need to lock in. Okay, now right now here we got Mr. Ghost. We got a little bit of a... I don't know what it's called. Like a overlap of a section, like of the, for example, like of the torso to the lower body. Okay, so right now Mr. Ghost, I don't know, how are they called? Do they have names? Let's call this one James. This one looks like a... or Jeffrey, I don't know. Something J. James the Ghost. The spooky... the spooky bowtie ghost that keeps you close together. I hope she doesn't watch the stream. I'm very sorry. No, I'm just having fun, I'm sorry. They probably have very cool names. Right. This one does not look great. I should stick to the sketch. Pardon me. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like those S-lines, they are fantastic. I love those. I'm sorry, but it's like they like the golden ratio. Cool. This one. Oh, this also sucks. We will. What have I done? Okay, this is better. This one has like a smaller tail, but it works. And I think the ghost in the... Right, this one, she has a longer pendant here. I think I kept that in mind. I did, yeah, great. Good job, me. Okay, like here's another ghost pendant. I will do a small outline for this one. I think I will also keep this wall in the second stage of the rendering process, but I think this one is also cute. But we will... They all look so sad. They don't like they're happy to be there, but hey. So... Okay, the music is pretty intense now. Oh god. That's the music that plays when you're just taking a math test. And you have no clue what you're doing. Oh yeah. Remember the time you just had your own calculator and then it spat out syntax error and you just went, yep, that's the solution. Thanks. Right, so we have more frills here. Thrilling, I know. Yeah, so right now just small lines here. Okay. This is a little bit more difficult because it's on the other side, but I think this looks fine. Alright. Right here, just this part of the bow tie has multiple sections. It's divided for multiple colors. This one is also pretty interesting, but I think we need to like hide it behind the frills. You know? Yep. Alright, perfect. Cool. It's coming along well. I think the arm looks fine, or good, at least. It does its job. Maybe we should get rid of... I think that's part of the sketch, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. Well, get rid of this, so... That looks fine, it's fine. Okay. Cool. We got this, let's do the other part of the bow tie. Which I think... Yeah, I think I went like... Yeah, perfect. I remember how I drew it. Great. Good job, me. Like, it's a little bit embarrassing. I should have done more research about what I'm actually doing, but I often have moments where I just think, hey, the design is actually pretty cool, let's draw it. And sometimes it's like just made for my art style, you know. But it would be like more fun to actually talk about the stream while I'm drawing, you know. But the song is also cool. Sorry. So yeah. But I guess it all has everything has a reason on her design, like why she is. Where like having like ghost helpers. Like I have my own helper. I have Effie. It's how to draw Effie in like 50 seconds. Just need a hat. I need 2 of those. Those look like bull horns, but those are her bangs, or her caboose rather. So a little bit of hair, you know. 2 lines for the side bangs. To dip. Eyes. R2. This one leads to the back of the head. And then we'll hoodie. And then her, I don't know how they call it. And then we will, give a thumbs up because she's very proud of how we drew her. Great. Okay, let's not mess around more. Cool. So yeah, if you're curious why those ghosts are sad, just maybe check out the channel yourself. And then come back to me and tell me how much I messed up, and that this guy is not called James. I am very open to criticism, not. And, yep. Well, let's get back to drawing, actually. My goodness. Like, I know last stream I was just letting the game flow and letting myself entertain, but right now, like, I guess it's the fault of working 8 hours or 9 hours and directly hopping on stream. Blessing in disguise. No. So right now, a little bit more should do the trick. Let's keep this line moving. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Just clean that one up. So yeah. Looks a little bit more 3D because those sections are overlapping. So yeah. Cool. So right now this one. Let's take care of number 2. So now we got. I will do the inner part first and then draw the spikes. I think that should work. Yeah, that's good. Alright, small ghost pendant, but we actually need to cover it because we got this one going. So, right in here, let's continue. Yeah, it's good. I need to also like stop drawing one line in case that I messed up the ending. I often had that, like the first part was looking fantastic and then I messed up and I had to undo everything. It was awful. Right, perfect. Cool. Those were lines of the clothes of the dress, I remember that part. Stupid to explain my own art because I drew it. But yeah, it's coming back to the sketch when you are close. Sometimes there's a little bit of you're wrestling with yourself. Like, what the hell are you doing? But it all made sense. Okay. So let's make small, cute bow ties. Looks good. So put up my sensitivity. Yep. Cool. Looking good. Alright, we already look forward to painting this. I'm sure it will be pretty fun. Like, she has a very... Like, I had some pieces that had lots of colors and I said, hey, I will draw that, and then deeply regretted it. Like, it was fun to draw, but still very tedious at times, and it was like more... I was more happy when it was over. You know, it's like an operation. It's a stupid comparison because it's just drawing, but you know. Right. So. Right. So this is pendant number 1, which is covered by this one. No, let's not make it covered. It should stick out, right? Let's make it cute. Nice and easy. Like breakfast in the morning. Okay, this one also has support sticking out. It looks pretty nice. Good job. Cool. Let me just check how far the playlist is. I don't know. Oh, we're already at the end almost. Fantastic. Oh man. Okay, I think I will just play it from the beginning again. I think people don't mind too much. I really need to add more songs. Was it possible? It's just been... Okay, it's been 1 hour. We're almost done. That's fine. Right, just... I guess one playlist left. Alright, what is this? This one. Gee. Oh, that's part of the dress. Okay, that's what I meant. I wasn't sure if this was part of spikes, but it's not. Okay, so right here the spikes should get a little bit more bigger. And once they stick out. Right, this one is too far. Let's continue here. Let's do it here. Alright. And we... Well, this is moving to the back because I know we have like one part of the dress overlapping here. It's fine. Okay, and then this one is rather small and turns out big. I drew it the wrong way. So, that's the plan. Come on. Better. Get it a little bit better. Come on. I'm sure my undo key is going to haunt me in the afterlife. Yeah, I think it works. I think I've drawn this exact line before and said no, but hey, I'm content with it. So, okay, I will take care of this soon. I want to continue here for a moment, just finish the next bow ties, right? We will leave this one out. Okay, now we got some fold line action here, just where the upper part of the dress is attached to the lower one, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Okay. Yeah. Also, I just noticed because it's a bow tie, and I should have more lore about myself. What's pretty funny is I basically started getting interested. I have to drop my pen for a bit, and in art when I got WarioWare Do It Yourself or DIY. That was a game for the Nintendo DS, and it was a game where you can like make your own like less complicated micro games. Like there was no tilting, there were no button inputs, just touchscreen. But the way they explained it and the way you had creativity, like limited creativity, it was still pretty nice. And that's how I got a little bit into art, and like a little bit more into art. I already started like back then. Like my first manga book, I had one of those. I have to like get a little bit deeper into the story, but I got my first how to draw manga book, or manga, how you want to call it, like when I was 12 or 13, and you know, it was one of those, not professional one, just if you are like completely new to the culture and drawings, and it still kept me interested. And I guess with games and just ideas that I had, I used WarioWare like to get into pixel art, and I was getting into it by watching, like, I don't know what was trending back then, like Pokemon fusions, like sprite fusions and whatnot, and I don't know. I will just take another sip, and then I will, when the song is over, I will take a quick be right back. I just stripped on my drawing tablet, perfect. Alright, just give me one hot second, please. Okay. Cool. So yeah, there's lots of different ways you can like express yourself, and I like the how do you want to say it? Having creative freedom but still being limited in it. Like it's like building Legos, you know. You have like 10 Lego pieces and someone says, hey, turn a plane into this, and then okay, no problem, and then you just whip up a plane, for example. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I like doing pixel art. Like I limit myself with color palettes and then with like the size of what I work with, and it's pretty fun. But this one's also, it's a graffiti color. Like I guess I could limit myself here, but it's just another way of culture, like another aspect of culture, what I like. Right. So okay, let's just continue. We'll take just another sip. Just I forgot I'm talking way too much today, but I guess it doesn't hurt, doesn't it? Alright, so we will take care of this soon. We will stop being dress, so let's do a little more of this. This one's also, I forgot this part. There's more folds. Should be fine. What's this? It's part of the frills. Oh yeah, and the bow tie. I'm an idiot, so yeah. Alright. Oh no, it isn't. I already drew it. What? I just noticed. Okay, this one's fine. Cool. So let's add more folds to the dress. I guess she is moving to this direction, so... maybe we need to, like, it's a very small detail, but it's bugging me a little bit. We need to, like, put some motion into this. Right. Okay. Okay, next song's playing. It's out of my playlist, so I'd rather not risk getting VOD muted, so we will start it from the beginning, and I will take a quick be right back. Alright. So yeah, I will just see you. I'll be back in like 3 to 4 minutes, just taking care of my stuff. Yeah. That's the thought process. Just I am still muted. Fantastic. Okay. Um, welcome back. Me or you, I don't know. Um, so yeah, I just had a quick drink and something to eat. And it's a little bit, it's not that relevant. I got my own apartment a few months ago and I don't have a dishwasher because it's too small and I always... I'm not very, how do I want to say it? I'm not good when it comes to washing dishes, so I always get mad at, I don't know, someone else. I always see the pile of dishes and I'm like, who did this? I don't want to take care of that, it's my own fault, I know. Okay. Just saying. Right. And what I also remembered as a kid, just maybe a little bit of a tidbit, I once, like I did lots of stuff, like creative stuff, like I took post-it notes and did like pixel art on my wall, which looked horrible, because I forgot to count the pixels and it looked very deformed. And the other thing I did was just collect, I don't know, cream, like not creams, like lotions, and I took some toothpaste and tried to paint with that, and it was absolutely horrible. You know, those are not fit to paint with, but that should have been obvious. But you can prove me otherwise naturally, but I didn't have a very fun time. Alright. Yep. Like I know it's like very, can you say narcissistic, very egotistical. I think we can also like do a karaoke stream. Because I enjoy singing like I am sorry for my neighbors, but maybe we can find like a fun day or like warn them and bake a cake to apologize. So this one is, it's looking a little bit weird because this one is shorter than this one. Let's take care of that. We will, let me add a little bit more. Like this, right? Okay, looks good. Better. Alright. Cool. So yeah, about this part, I'm talking very weirdly. I want to add like a little bit of motion, so you can see that she is moving her body freely. Yeah. Right, and I forgot this line I just noticed. Oops. Let me... Come on. It's going to be a tough battle. Me against myself from yesterday. No. Nope. I will... Let me just... Yeah, one looks good, okay. God bless the redo button. Okay. That does work. Like, the line is a little bit heavier here, so let's just correct it. Come on. Not that great. Better. A little bit. I will, you know. Yeah. You can. Yeah. Oh, come on. Can't be happy with that. Alright. No. Just a little bit of here. Too much. Okay, better. I will draw over it again anyway. it's making me annoyed. Cool. So we got this part. We will keep this intact, it's fine. I think we need to add, because it's very I think for the viewer. But we can do that pretty easily. We will just naturally just delete what we just did. Great. And then we will just fix the line a little bit. I want this to go here. So because this area is a little bit too big for me. Let's move this here. Alright. And we will... I got more spikes. I think it looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. Better. And then this way we can also like explain why this part is hidden. You know. So I think this one is better, like just visually for clarity's sake. And right now we got the same problem all over. Great. Cool. Alright. Me. Come on. Yeah, it's good. We will take different strokes, that's fine. Okay. So, this part, like this song that's playing right now, is the theme of Takemi. That's the doctor in Persona, and she's one of my favorite characters. She's like a goth doctor, and she does weird experiments, and she's fun, and she has a very cool song, so hey, I always like when I go into her, let's call it lab. It's more like just like the doctor's room, but you know, well. Alright, this looks better. I'm not fine with the spikes yet. I will fix those. Those are fine. Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. This one. A little bit better. Come on. Yeah. That's it. Cool. That's not it. The line is way too thick. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit better. And this one. Come on. No. Alright. It's a bit, we will fix that later, you know. Cool. So right now we got this, we got that. I'm in the mood to continue this part right now, so let's do that. I think it's like, wow. It's a very big section, but we can do that. We just need a good line. Up, come on. Yes, that was it. Cool. I think I did the exact same stuff. I also erased that part later on, but hey. So you know, I still have the dog in me. Well. Okay, a few spikes. The line is too thick. I just want to... I will turn down the brush size a little bit and then... Because yeah, my goodness. When I go full power, it's getting too thick. It's not great. Alright, here we go. And then just 50 spikes left. I will have the same. I will have to draw the same ones once I'm finished. Fantastic. But I don't have anyone to blame but myself. I chose to draw this and I will pull through. And it would look Like it's very, I think it's a nice design choice, because let me just pull up the sprite or the body render. How do I want to describe it? You know, hair shape is actually pretty. It is round. You can't deny it. The hair is also like coming together in a hair shape, but the fun part about this outfit, let me explain why I appreciate like some of the design choices. Like in contrast, you know, the circle is a flawless shape. It's a reference, but no one will understand. It's a smooth shape, and by contrast we have those triangular pieces, and as you may know, triangles are, I think, like how do you want to say it, like connotated with danger, spikes, you know, and it's a nice contrast. So you have like this shy, maybe looking like, I think she's a mage, you know, and just by design she has like spikes. I don't, white, okay, just let me just mess around, I will have fun. So we have one of those, let me just draw a silly version. Sometimes when I draw one of those, they turn out better than the actual piece I'm drawing, like just by, you know, maybe not this time. Fun. It's always cute ones. Cool. No. I just like to doodle around and see where it goes, and sometimes it looks better than the piece I'm drawing right now. There's also with sketches. Sometimes I like draw like small sketches to, like, you know, plan what I want to draw. Not this one. That one looks also. We can turn this one into Mio. That's one of my other characters. This one looks bad, but you get the gist of it. Yeah. Sometimes with the small sketch to see how you want to tackle the big one, it's already perfect, and you say, hey, I really want to take this one, but you, like, digitally that's annoying, but not impossible, and on paper it's impossible naturally, so it's pretty tough luck. Yeah. Right. So, right, we started this part, we should finish it as well. I'm sorry. So, the spikes are not getting bigger. No, it should stay that way. That's fine. Yep. Okay. We just continue. I think it's going at a pretty alright pace, if I had to judge. Okay. So, a little bit more left. And there we go. Just one more left. Perfect. Alright. Cool. So, this one, those ones are lines of the cloth. We will keep those because they're interesting enough. And right now, this was part of the dress that I wanted to keep, yeah. So we go from there on out. Then we need more clothing folds for the dress. Wow, it's like a strategy meeting. What I want to do. Alright, this looks fine. I know I'm going off the trail already, but I need to keep it in mind for later, and that's bugging me. So right now this is one. This looks fine. Okay, so this one, those ones go together. That's what I meant. This looks like this, but right now when we finish rendering the normal sketch, I will add those anyway, just to imply movement of the, I know it's silly, but it's like a movement of the skirt going down, basically. It's just small lines, but you will see it works wonders, kinda. Like it's an exaggeration, exaggeration, but yeah, it's fine. Cool. So right now we need this line. Come on, let's give it 5 tries. Oh, we just do 1. That's fine. But oh no, it was the wrong one. Okay, but we will do spikes anyway, so hey. Cool. So right now, also if you're wondering, hey, why are you not drawing the sketch on stream? I have said it on my first stream already, because I actually just tried to like give my viewers, all 10 of them, like a small like idea how we are going to, or me and Effie basically, how we are going to organize and set it up streams. And I thought, hey, but as I said, my math process in drawing sketches is very inefficient and clumsy, and I don't know, you know, I already drift off, as you can see, but I don't want my like viewers to like spend or waste rather like 10 hours, or like that's an exaggeration, but you know, to just watch me do this and be like, oh no, no, yeah, no, wait, like this, that's annoying. And even if I talk a lot, after 10 hours my my throat is going to be sore, and you are going to have bleeding ears, basically. Just having to eyes, everything's bleeding. You just have to watch me and listen to me like mess around. Yep, that would be probably like a torture method in some unknown country. You'll be exposed to FV for 10 hours. No! Oh my goodness, yeah. You know what I mean. I'm kidding. Maybe not, but alright. Perfect. So right now oh, this looks good. I think I did a good job there. Congratulate myself again, but you know, I did a good job. So this one's connected to this one. Clean, perfect. Right now we got this. Cool. Let's do small folds. Not here, I think this is fine. This works. Right, so right now we change this. That's not a problem. Looks better. A little bit. And alright. So far so good. This one leads in here. If you want to draw, just I learned it, I don't know where I learned this. If you want to draw like frills or you know, like skirts with wavy, I don't know how it's called. You can basically just do this. It's like a zipper or like an omega symbol, and it has like a base and like a parts where it spreads out. So what you're basically doing is just repeat this. You know, you can just vary it a lot, but this is like the gist of it. And this, I will get to it later, just 1 second. Connect those. Like for example, this could be, I don't know, let's pick something fun. Give it a t-shirt, ta-da, and some hands, and then we'll... No, that looks stupid. Okay, neck, and head, and then you can see the smiley face. You need to see the smiley face. She's having her best day of her life, and she's a princess. Yeah, so 5 years old, like 10 years old, right? So yeah, for example. And then from there on out, you will have to add those, because this part of the my goodness, I need to look it up. Glove. I always look up the words and then they come back to me. I'm an idiot. You need to keep in mind that those folds of the glove also connect, are also visible. So yeah, that's basically it. It's like one line, like this. And then if you want, you can add some details to it. For example, like a brim. Yankee with no brim! Yeah. For example, like this. Or maybe like another row. Keep those folds in mind, so they will also be present, but they will have other flowing lines. Just, yeah, to keep it interesting and to keep it realistic. Yeah. Alright, so once this is over, let's get back to the main part. I'm getting off topic, no, not that off topic, but I'm getting distracted from the actual project. It's just, I thought it was pretty interesting, like, I don't have many things I can pass on, but this is one thing I learned that I am still a little bit proud of, maybe. Like, I'm not very proud of many things, but it's like, hey, I can do this consistently. Unlike speaking English, as you may notice. But yeah, so yeah, let's do this. This one's a little bit bigger. That's fine. Cool. This one's covered by this, so we don't have to draw it. Hey, lucky me. Okay, more drawing lines, folding lines. So yeah, I think these are not that planned, or, you know, I should put more care into them, but it should be fine. Yeah. Right. So now I will keep this clean. This one I also need to split because of the charm. So yeah. This one's also fold. I forgot in the sketch. I forgot to add lines to them. I guess if your line is not too crazy, like if it was like this, you don't really have to add one of those, because it destroys the how do I want to say it? Like the illusion of 3D, basically. So yeah, I guess this one would already suffice, but we will do another one just in case. It looks fine. It should be okay. So yeah. Connect those, or this one, that's fine. This one is not relevant, so it doesn't make much sense to draw one below here, you know. Fantastic. And now let's just finish the dress real quick. I notice it's already 1:45. That's fine. Right, this time we got another row, one of those, and then, oops, keep those in mind. We can, it doesn't have to be perfect, I just want the main, wow, okay, maybe a little bit more love in those parts. Okay, this, as I said, this one will be visible. Add one here, just like the rest below, like the dress was split into two parts. The cool one and the black one. Here, this part, yeah. As you can see, this one's also, it has more frills. Yeah, it has like, wow. It doesn't have the omega shape. It has like, I want to say it, parts that stick out, like the primary ones, let's call it like that, and then the secondary ones are the folds that go inwards. So you have like, let's just say 2 big ones, you know, next to each other, that's fine, and then they all connect to the dress above. Yeah, And I need to look it up because it's bothering me how that oop, what did I press? I pressed something. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Uh, I need to know how the. Well, it's not curtain or drape, I guess. Let me. There was a. Dang it. Just give me a second, please. I because I was at the furniture store with my mom and we picked some curtains for me or for my living room, and I know it has a name. I'm sorry for delaying everything, but I'm way too invested into this ruffle tape. Alright, let's leave it at that. I shouldn't put too much thought into that. So yeah, let's keep the reference pictures aside. Yeah, I think this still looks fine. Sometimes, you know, you have to take a step back or like maybe zoom out and see for yourself if you're happy with what you're drawing, and I think it looks good. I am happy with it. Yep, cool. Right. So yeah, like there's not that many art tips I can pass on. Like not something I can do on the spot. When I see something I can say, hey, that doesn't look right, or maybe, hey, that does look great. And yeah, I just like to draw what I am in the mood for, and that's been working for alright. So I don't really train drawing a lot, but I think that's fine because I tend to forget a lot of stuff that you know, once you learn it, it's like, one may argue, hey, it's like riding a bike. Once you drew something, you will keep like some stuff at least, yeah. But I am a little bit afraid I will forget too much, so I like do lots of drawings that are rather similar. That's also not the right word, but like that have like some minor changes. Like for example, I like to draw the 3/4 view a lot because it's great for, like, that's what I learned myself, it's great for designing and presenting characters. You know, you always have a side view of the character and the front view combined. So I guess that's what I basically did for the upper body, but the face is still looking in front. And I'm also used to drawing the face 3/4, you know, like this a little bit, and that is fine. But once you say, hey, like this is the like 10th drawing where I've drawn someone like this, it also gets annoying sometimes. So I just say, hey, like today I want to draw like a front-facing person, or I want to draw someone that has like the free, like my one art piece, I want to draw someone from the back and 3/4, you know. So this is like the the back view. This is where the throat is. So yeah, always like to, because the anatomy stays the same, like you have the same key points that you have to like take care of. For example, here's like here's this place where the arm starts. So here's the shoulder and so on, and you have to keep in mind how everything looks, but just from behind. So you know, and that's how I like to change things up. Like stick to my guns, but always try something new as well. And that's the way I like to roll, basically. Just trying to come up with comparisons. It's like, I guess, it's hard. Right, so imagine you played piano for 10 years and someone says, hey, please play this music piece, and then you would naturally stick to piano, and maybe you see, hey, this doesn't sound that fun, let me try something else, and then, you know, something like that. So you always have your own comfort zone, and then you can kinda, oh, erase this as well, I'm an idiot. You can like get out of it slowly, but it will still be fun in the end. Yeah. Cool. You know, like 10 years ago, I would be like, who drew this? And like, now I'm like, oh, that was me. Cool. Like, wow. Nice. Sorry, I don't want to compliment myself, but it's coming again. It's coming together pretty well. Yep. So let me I will do a line here. Right. Let me just, is it fan service? I don't know, just a little bit, because I think because of this one, the file is a little bit squished. Just a little bit. No, it's too much. Also. Yep. Cool. So that's also what you have to keep in mind when you draw clothes. Make sure they, like, I need to practice more what I preach, but I can visualize it pretty well by doing stuff like this. Draw overlaps, like clothing. If she was wearing like tight gloves, whatever, you wouldn't really see it. You know, I guess it looks more like a bodysuit at that point. But I guess when you have when they are like more realistic, more loosely, you will have them sticking out a little bit. Maybe also one character I can think of that has those is I think she's called Reika. That's the character from Pascal Saucer. He's like a colleague, a friend, and it's like a bunny vampire combo, and she also has like those Omega gloves. It's not explained professionally, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Great. So we did this. We just should also finish it, else we are not getting far. Okay, so I will draw I guess it's a letter one. We will draw it a little bit sticking out, you know, so it appears that it's tighter than the thigh. Okay, and now this one. Okay, cool. What's this music? was from Persona 3, right? Kinda sounds like a Crash Bandicoot level with the instruments. But it's a fun track. Okay, now she has another pendant down there. That's cool. I wonder how she sounds when she walks. She must be like it's all in good, you know, good spirits. But if she was walking with that many pendants, wow, there would be lots of noise in the room. But hey, it's just a design. She's cool. I don't want to like throw any dirt. That's why I'm drawing her. I like her design a lot, and I think that's fun. Stop giving me flack. Cool. So this. Perfect. Okay, the leg. I didn't do a good job over here. We should get this more even. Yeah. Okay, the knee. And part of this. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Not too much. Right. Okay. I think she also has like some, not stocking, but yeah, one of those, I remember. Okay, we should also, I forgot to draw it in a sketch. Good thing I kept it in mind. Okay, come on, we can do better. Look a little bit. Nope. Yeah, I think that's a good pace. Stop. Right. I'm not really that happy. It's coming along. It's like a stone skipping. It's very poetic, but you know, that's how it is. So leg. I think the leg was here. Yeah, no, a little bit thinner. Right, cool. Works for me. Yeah, I will also just set my plan. Yeah, like I think I fixed the leg already. Like back then, I think I left the distance like this, and I was like, nope. She is not a heavy lifter, so... Oh, nope, I deleted it. Cool, let's make it invisible. Cool. So... yeah, one small line here. Right, also about this Omega, I just noticed you can also expand on that, but it's what I did by just doing like small cones, I guess, because that's what it basically looks like from the side. You know, kinda like... no, it's a stupid comparison. But I guess if you were to draw a skirt, you could work with this shape, you know. Always have the parts sticking out like this. This is what I like to draw as well. That's what I told already. Alright, so this is part of the dress below. This I need to pay attention here. That's good. Okay. Okay, more cones here. And it should do the trick. Perfect. And perfect. So I did some pretty messy work. Right. Okay. This one's covered by this piece. Yeah. Alright. So... oops, what? I forgot some red. What's the red part? Here it is. I don't know. Okay. So... spikes. I think those are in an okay distance between each other, so let's keep them. Or let's not. Let's make it better. Yeah. I would sing along, but I forgot the text. And it's almost... It is 2 AM. I don't want anyone to wake up with my angel-like singing. Right. This one... Oh, this one needs like one more spike as well, so let's... Wow. Concentrate. Okay. Yep, and one more. Perfect. Cool. So right now, let's do the inner lines. That one looks good. Folds here. What? It's the same one as the right side. What did I draw? What the hell? I guess I... Yeah, okay, and I guess I know. I guess I did the same thing I was explaining earlier, just I forgot about it. Yep, typical me. Right. It does work. You know, you can kind of connect those. Those are the primary ones, those are the secondary ones. It works. That is enough for me. It works. So, yep. It just works. No, I can control the steering wheel as well. Right. I was just thinking maybe we could put more motion into it, but it is already okay enough. Because this one's like coming out from the... Wow. We need to, I just noticed, we need to, because this one, she has like 2 layers. This is the top one and the bottom one. We need to add one more, so this one is coming out of somewhere. Maybe? No, I'm an idiot, I remember. Okay, this one is right. We just need to add spikes. I remember. Do you remember? No, because this one's coming out of here and this one's coming covering the arm. So I thought of this yesterday, but I forgot to add spikes. Shame on me. This is a good track to make things more intense. Perfect. So this one was... I'm battling with myself here, you know, but it's all working out. It just looks a little bit off, maybe. Let's... So this one's coming down here, right? We should add spikes here. No, this is fine. This one works. So this one's too thick for me, I just noticed. Let's make it smaller, it's fine. Okay. Great. So not much left, just just check my playlist. Sorry. Okay, once this playlist is over, we will call it a day, and then I will go to sleep, basically, or try to. Yeah, because tomorrow is another day. Okay, so right now, do we need to... Oh, great, first try, perfect. So this one was dealt with, right? It was, okay. Perfect, one more spike here, for God's sake. Yeah, I'm also scared shitless, I'm sorry. No, to be fair, my first, like I'm talking like 200% more than last stream. But only because last stream I like played a comedy game and I didn't want to take away the gags from the game and just present myself of it, you know. But it was a stupid idea in hindsight, but hey, it was a fun game. Even though it took 5 hours. Yeah, but right now it's just, I can just draw and tell stuff on the side. It's fun. I just need to, like, sometimes log in and draw my stuff correctly. No? So yeah, this is part of the... Okay, that's fine. Cool. So right here. That's what I meant. Think this arm or this hand looks good, but just in my style, because it's not that detailed. And if you were to show me what's wrong with it, yep, but I don't care. No. Cool. Okay, just the hair. I like the hair a lot, but the hair can also, because it looks good, but I need to make sure I get the exact lines down that I drew in a sketch, and that's going to be very tedious. So yeah. Oh yeah, about the last stream as well, because it took 5 hours and it was fun, but I expected it to be over at any second. But it didn't stop. Like, that's not a bad thing, you know, just it's a fun game. But I was like mentally I was just, okay, we're almost done, we're going to conclude the stream. It's like, I think it was like 3 AM or something. Yep, and that was that. Right now, because I can't be arsed, I'm taking the line tool, or I'm using the line tools, and just erasing what I will not need for later. Cool. So, let's do a small ghost. This one's holding a hair. So, does he have a name? I can't think of any hair related names, but I guess Bob. No. Stupid. So very casual names. Alright. I will do the eyes a little bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. Okay, and we should add a little bit more on top of the head. Just wow, that would be great. Maybe a little bit more to make this curve more interesting or more even. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Okay. So this right now, that's what I meant, the famous S line. It's pretty cool. I'd like to draw it. Yippee! Once I get it down and I don't. Okay. No, this one can look better. Zoom out. Yeah. I think I will draw the right eye once again. I'm not that happy with it yet. Okay. Let's do this. Whoop. Yeah, perfect. No, not perfect, but yep. It's so perfect, I will draw it again. Cool. Fix this. Perfect. And oh, we're almost done. No, we just need we need that as well. I'm getting too excited already. But we said once we finish the playlist, I will call it a day, and then we'll continue another, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Depends on how much energy I have left tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a little bit more challenging because of work-related reasons that I don't really want to elaborate on, you know. We're just here for a fun time and to draw. Okay, this one looks like it has difficulties pulling the hair up. That's cool. Like, not for him, but just visually. Alright. Cool. What about the other one? No, the other one looks a little bit more relaxed. This one is strong, this one is not as strong. Let me just... Just for shits and giggles. Cool. Alright. Let me in. Okay, then just... This one will be last. I will take care of those other ones first, and I will try to draw a little bit more hair strands. A few more hair strands. Okay, this line should be easier, maybe. Let's see. No. Nope. Come on. Come on. Yeah, almost. Yeah. Looks good. Cool. Right. That one looks fun. This one I redrew to add more spikes, so I need to keep that in mind. Okay, and we add one more, like, small one for... No, come on, can we do that? Because I want to add, like, a small one here, but I don't want it to look off. Does this work? It does, okay, perfect. Cool, so this one, let's just... Yeah, come on. It works just enough, that's fine. So, right here, those are coming together. Almost. This one looks good, I will keep this. But it's... Come on. Yeah. It's fine. Cool. It's there, like, this is easier than I thought, or like in hindsight, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because it's still a little bit tricky. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yep. Eating those words as I speak them. Because I'll never learn. The dramatic music isn't really helping my case, is it? Come on. Come on. Wah. No, I can't work with that. We need one more, like this, kinda, you know, just come on, man. Okay, better. So right now, this is two, no, I need one more to separate this. I prefer when some of the hair is separated at the end, it looks visually better, like more appealing. Brings a little bit more movement into the whole thing. So yeah, just check. Alright. Cool. Almost done. Just the head and the scythe, and then the other part of the hair. Fantastic. Okay. We still got some time left. This one's also like an S shape, like a more easy one, I say, and then mess up again. Come on. Yep. It was almost the exact line, that's fine. Oh right, this is the part that I erased. Fantastic. Alright, come on. Yep. This one. I need to make this one a little bit more thin, but I will keep this single hair strand. If I can, I don't know. Doesn't look like... No, this works. That's still fine. Sometimes it looks a little bit goofy, but that's okay. Cool. Alright, just this one. Yep. Alright, we need to... Oh god. We need to connect those parts together with a good shape. I think that's, come on. Can I make it work? Can I make it work? I can I? Yep. Alright, just one to separate. Does it work? It does. Alright, perfect. Cool. I didn't forget anything here. That's fine. Okay. Right, now the other one left. Right, so I also split those into two. If I can... Yeah, it's fine. This one's also fine. Okay, just this part left. Okay. Julio, come on. Yep. Doodaloo. Doodaloop. Yep, it's this one left and I'm good to go. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Ghost looks a little bit different, but that's fine. We will take care of his outline eventually. Okay. So just hair aside, and then we will call it a day. What a day, actually. It's almost 2:30. That's okay. Come on. Work with me, pen and brain, everyone. It's my ultimate attack, a line that works. Come on, come on. Almost. Yep. So I may notice why I'm switched to digitally, because I is awful at drawing lines. And actually I did start with pen and paper, but I got an eraser and I started erasing so much. Oh, it was always the case. I started erasing so much, my paper eventually broke, which isn't that great when you are almost close to finishing a piece as well. And I had so many things I didn't like and still wanted to change, so I just, yeah, I ruined lots of my drawings, unfortunately. Yep. But that was that, and I'm switching to digitally, it's not a great word, was also like a bit weird, but you can, if you're like curious, I did link my Twitter. If you're curious, I did, I think my first my goodness, that's not my word. My first online drawings were also pretty weird or pretty simple too. But once you like get familiar with your pen and your program, like I'm still not completely familiar with Clip Studio because there's lots of functions that I don't use. For example, the selection tool, but you get used to lots of stuff. Yep. Right. So we will do a little small more folds here to this one. Not very fond of this part, but it will do the trick. Right. So here, then. Yep. This. And right here we also have like one of those weird lines, but it's part of the head. That is pretty cool. I like the concept of the head as well. It's also just one big spirit in agony, I guess. I wonder if it has any abilities. Like generally, I often wonder. Okay, no, this one doesn't look that great. It is supposed to be a little bit more rough around the edges. Ooh, come on. Come on, man. Almost. It's like a slippery slope. That works. Yeah, alright. So this one. No, we already have. I don't like doing this over and over again, so let's keep it at that. This one looks like a mouth. Let's just keep it this way. Sketch was fine. And 2 eyes. Those look good. This one could be a little bit better. Come on. I need to check if it's like accurate to. I guess we can do them a little bit bigger. Right. So also not going like very curvy. Yeah, it's better. Definitely. Okay. One of those. One of those, that should do the trick. Great, so like right here, it's like the same. You can I should, well, I did already. It has like I learned it recently. When you draw, I can just pass on what I learned myself. I haven't like used this much, but I can see it here happening, or like partly at least. When you draw wrinkles in cloth, you can kind of use an XYZ method, you know. Or like this, not with a, but so you can, let me, for example, as you can, I need to mark it because it's interesting. If you kind of feel like Phoenix Wright doing an investigation, but that's what's going on here. I think the artist did a pretty good job. Yeah. So for example this, and let me just check the other clothes. I guess it's here. Just makes sense because it's part of the boots. It's like also, you know, right. But the boots are pretty cool. I just noticed they have like those, how do you want to say it, or call it, like those jester tips that are like whoop, banana shoes. Right. Okay, we're almost done. See, just this one left. Now the best line for last, I guess. Cool. So if you were right now, you may have remembered, I just noticed myself, I cranked down the intensity of the pen. That doesn't matter too much because the next stream, we are done now. It was very anticlimactic, but we will still, like, we will color it first and foremost, not, and like, no. Let me rephrase that. We will still change the line weight. Like this part is pretty small, but it's part of a silhouette, so it should definitely be bigger. And we will take care of that next time. And then we will get to coloring it. Yep. Cool. Let me just... I think I don't need to make notes for myself, I know what's going on here. Cool. So yeah, take a last look before we call it quits. Let me just check the playlist. 3 songs left, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So right now we can also, like, I need to, like, just for, because I'm interested in it, we will just look at the other art pieces. So I think this one looks pretty cute. It also did a good job, like, presenting the character and also in motion, you know, because she's actually interacting with herself, and Yep. Right. What I'm looking forward to, as you can see, she has like her hair color is slowly blending into like a crimson red. It's pretty cool. I will also have to take care of this. Like the ghost is getting a little bit more spooky around that part. And her skin is pretty pale, but it's fun. Yeah. Alright, and there's, we need to like still take care. How much time do we have left? Okay. We still need to take care of those bad boys. Let's call them like that. So it's like flowers. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta work with what I got, and that's what I picked and found. We need to let's make them more pretty. Okay, it's like small flowers, right? And some big ones. So let's do that, or like imply. There. That's a fun trick. Okay, we will not scratch that, but we will take the easy route, right? And as I said, I try to pay attention to detail, but sometimes I may skip it because it's not fitting, or like too like it's too detailed for what I'm drawing, so just trying my best to make this visually pleasing. I guess if in a character she like what do you call it? Like her model looks way better on stream and more detailed, so don't let that spook you away. Speaking of spooky stuff. Alright, so I will do more of those. Yeah. Should be fine. Kinda looks like the thing I'm working with. On those have another, as you can see, like looks like a waffle. Stupid comparison, but I know what I mean. You don't have to understand what I mean. Just kidding. Right. So one of those. Yeah. It's fun. Oh, does it? Yeah, just one more here, and then I think I'm content with it. Yeah, those small, cute little roses or flowers. Cool. And now we continue here, same problem, but we can fix that by being creative. Wow. Cool. That was easier than I thought, to be honest. I think I made a pretty big deal of it, but as you can see, you just have to turn your brain on for a moment. Draw some cute stuff. Dup. And right, this one I will add a small few to those small details, and let's continue the pattern here. Right, so it looks like a rose garden or flower garden, however you want to call it, but it's a cute little design. Yep. Great. So I think this also looks like a flower here. Let's just do that. It looks fun. So this one goes like this. 2 songs left. Kinda looks like an atomic symbol, but hey, it's also Also looks like a flower, so hey. Yeah. Dup-dup-dup. Okay. That does the job pretty well, doesn't it? I will add 1 or 2 more flowers here. Looks like I could use some flower power. Dup, 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 dup. Yep. Alright. This one more, and some lines to connect. Cool. So this will, I think this will stay. This looks fun. Yeah. I think it will look better with color, just to separate those. I should also like put my accent onto this. Yeah. Maybe get a little bit more rid of this to not give a big dent in her area. Right. Cool. So let me check the sketch. It's the same thing, what? Oh, almost. I took some changes, like I made some changes. Yeah, but hey, it looks fun. Looks good. No, there's a problem here. Forgot this line. That's why you need to check your sketch. Like nothing has been done yet, but I will cry if I forgot about this tomorrow. Or the next stream. Yeah. Alright. So yeah. So tomorrow we will add... This looks fun, sorry. Tomorrow we will add motion lines and color, or the next stream, whatever. Yo. Cool. So let me just, I need to, just for, in case you're curious, what's what they both look. So this is like the model, like the original. This is my take on it. I will, like as I said, tomorrow, for those who just chimed in, or for those who skipped, I don't care, we will add motion lines, for example like this. Just for example, this will look better. Some here, and the arm will have a little bit of motion. But we will do that tomorrow, right? Or next stream, we will see. Cool. Okay. So, I will take one more, be right back. Just drink something and then I will say my final words for today. Just stick around for a minute and then we'll finish on a concluding note, yeah.
Look alive, sunshine. Yeah. So this song, if you didn't know, it's from Dragon's Dogma. It's a pretty cool game. Right. So I just took another sip of my iced tea, and I noticed in the drawing itself just let me plop, and I will have to add she has charms on every single end piece of her triangle thingies. It's getting late, don't blame me. So we will have to add those, and that should be it. Yep. Right. So that's what we're going to do next stream. We will add more charms, and like here and here. Let me just for my own sake, I will read professionally so I remember, and then we will get to fixing outlines, changing outline weight, making it more interesting, and then we'll color, and then we are done. Right, perfect. So, we are almost at 3 a.m. Fantastic. I forgot the music, but I guess we are done now anyway, so hey. Yeah, I talked way too much this stream. And I think I like apologized like indirectly as myself. I was just wondering about some parts of the outfit, but as I said, it's pretty cool. That's why I decided to draw it, and I like the theme of it. I like how it looks, the color composition, and all. And yeah, if you are curious about her and the character, then you can check her out. Her name is DokiDeLilly. Doki like Doki Doki Panic, de like the French de, and Lily like Lilly. So you can find her easily. Great. Dan, thank you very much. I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I will see you next time, depending on how much free time I have. You know, it's not always easy. Right. So, okay, before I go, let me just I want to comment on it before I go. I don't have an end card, as I said. I forgot. But right, I'm not be right back. I'm still here. I just want to comment on the. I forgot last time. Like I need to pull this up when if I find it. Uh, where is it? Come on. Because you know, I'm new to some people. I'm not so new to others, and this art piece was made by a colleague or a friend, and it's like a little poem. I need to appreciate what people do for me. Like someone spent time to make something for me, and I appreciate it. And they are very fond in writing poems, and they did a pretty cute job last time. Let me pull it up as well. I still have it here. Oh, that's very big. My goodness. Right. I think the canvas size for this was like 4,000 pixels, and I opened it on my computer and was like, what? How can you? This was the first fan art I received by Nova Crusader. It says right here. You can see my mouse. But this one's also Effie. And she's flying with balloons. I wonder where to. Yeah, it's very cute. Right. So again, thanks again for the fan art. Thanks again to the people who chimed in today. And I hope you have a fantastic evening.